This is Mr. Kaima Grace, a student at Makerere University, doing agribusiness management.
My name is Cherukut Martha Cheptorek. I'm a student at Makerere University, offering science in agriculture, and I'm doing my internship at Dell Agrotourism and Agribusiness Farm.
I'm Katenya Eno, student of Makerere University, offering Bachelor of Science in Agriculture, and I'm at Dell Agribusiness and Agrotourism Farm for my internship.
Dell has got a lot of experts in the field of agriculture, and at Dell is where we find that agriculture has been made an interesting practice to do, or thing or job or opportunity to do.
The project I'm working on is about farming towards your blood group.
It involves planting and growing crops towards your blood group, like you grow the crops that are beneficial to you.
We are looking at blood groups of different people and how they match with farming, like the foods they eat. Does blood group have an effect on the lifespan? How blood group relates with character of a person?
Knows the foods which are beneficial to him or her, the foods which are dangerous, so that he can get a diet which is beneficial. Gets a diet which will help his body to grow healthy instead of getting complications like allergies, constipation, and all that.
Before I knew about blood group, I used to eat all foods. I don't have any selections and I have allergies sometimes. I didn't know it was because of blood group. But when I met Engineer Oliver Ndegwa of Agrotano, he spoke something about farming and blood group, and I was inspired to really push on and start up this project to see it to another extent.
What inspired me to do this project was interacting with different people, complaining about so many complications in their life, in their health, and it came out that most people go to hospitals, they test for diseases but they find no disease. People go, they are given diets to reduce their weights, but still they don't reduce weight despite following a particular diet, which in most cases is not compatible with their blood groups.
The project is very, very unique in that in Uganda there is no person who has done enough research about it. And being unique is that I'm going to bring almost an innovation in Uganda. That's why I got interested into the project.
This project is special in a way that before we started working on it, we had to do an interview with farmers. They did not know anything how blood group affects how meals affect their blood in the body. So it's different in that we first got data right from the bottom before we took it to upper bases, so that it reaches the top like the government and when it has already been, we've got research from the bottom.
It is targeting all groups of people, different, all age groups, all people in different localities, urban areas and the rural. Unlike other projects where they are so specific on the population, like they are targeting women, youth, elderly, but this project is encompassing all people, both the youth, the rich and the poor are encompassed into this project. How now the person knows the kind of foods?
Now I would take, for example, blood group O, because there are 4 blood groups, but I will take for blood group O. They're generally meat eaters. They eat all kinds of meat except chicken. In case they eat it, they could get issues such as bloat, constipation, unnecessary sleep and fatigue after eating a meal containing chicken. But they can eat milk products from only soy beans, soy milk products. They do not take milk from cows, from goats. They do not take ice cream. They are not supposed to do that. And then for blood group A, they are vegetarians. They don't eat any meat at all. Of course, it can be poisonous to them, but they can eat chicken. Chicken, they can eat it. Even turkey meat, they can eat it. Then for blood group B, these are people who will eat meat without any effect. Actually, it's beneficial to them. When it comes to cereals, they can eat millet, they can eat rice flour. And then milk products from goats, they can take them. Also blood group AB, because AB is part of A and part of B, so it comes up with AB. They can also take milk products from sheep, from goats. They can eat cereals like millet, just like the blood group is. They can take vegetables which are beneficial to them, also like broccoli and cabbage. Yeah, that's part of what they can eat. As much of it will be seen in the menu.
You can have different people feeding on the same meal, but of course they will not gain the same health benefits. So you may find someone eating the same food. Like for me, I like very much of posho and beans. So when I feed on that, I feel more comfortable. But when I feed on matoke, again, it is the reverse. So another person, when he feeds, like my brother likes a lot of matoke. So for him, he takes a lot of matoke and he's looking very healthy.
What happens when you eat the wrong kind of food? You might find that you are either overweight or underweight. And another thing, you can get complications like allergies, constipation, or that come with eating the wrong foods. So now it is upon us to inform the farmers and other people in the public that these are the foods they are supposed to eat, why they should eat them, so that they get informed, because people are not informed.
So in this project, we are trying to inform everyone out there to grow crops if they are farmers, or to buy foods in towns like which are beneficial to their blood group, because some let's say different blood groups have different kinds of food to be eaten.
Yeah, the expected challenge I'm expecting is trying to change people from their traditional foods, because find out that someone has been consuming, let's say like matoke, for the decades, but now you find this matoke is really not beneficial to him. So now the challenge will be people getting adapted to the new diets which will be beneficial for their bodies.
The major challenge in my project is finance.
Of course, doing research requires a lot of funds, and then I do not have funds.
Because now we'll need to get this research, print it in manuals and publish them and give it to the community, to everyone who is concerned, to everyone, so that they can know about blood group. Then we'll also lack support. We do not have support yet, like from the ministries, because we need these people, like Ministry of Health, to encourage people to test their blood group so that they can know and eat the diets they're supposed to take.
When resources are available, I intend to produce the first edition of the papers, of the manuals, by the end of August.